What's up, YouTube? What's going on? This is Shane Lindeman. I run a business called Pet Matters in North Judson, Indiana. I've been in business for about almost a year. Come November 13th, I believe, I'll be in business for a year. I'm doing my route right now. I got a little bit of a long drive to go to my next account, so I figured I would get on here and do a video because I want to post more videos to my YouTube channel and try to spread awareness about the pet waste removal industry and just kind of educate other people who might be interested or other potential entrepreneurs who might want to get into this line of work. Why did I start my pet waste removal business? Pretty simple business to run, to have. Well, I mean, it's not very simple to run, but it's simple to do the work. I just did a video earlier, a short, where I went over the equipment that I use on a day-to-day basis, and so that'll be interesting. But so why did I start my business? Why did I decide, out of all the things that you can do in life, to go and do a pet waste removal business? Well, first of all, I worked for a father and daughter who owned their own pet waste removal business a couple years back. In about 2018 or so, like that, for a couple months, I worked for them, and they had a relatively successful business. I was just the employee. I didn't have access to the numbers or anything like that. But it was pretty much a full-time job. I did it 5 days a week. I think they had about 65 to 70 clients. And I was always kind of impressed by that and interested in that. So from that time, I was like, I think I could do this. And there's going to be a time, sometime in my life, where it'll be the right time to try to do this. And so 2023, I had been living out here in North Judson, Stark County, for almost 3 years. And I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's start this. Let's go ahead and start it, The startup costs, I think my first day, I spent about $60 in materials, bags, all the things that you need. I've upgraded all that stuff from then, but the day that I started, it only cost me $60 to start. Later on, I bought this truck and everything, so, you don't have to have everything that you need at full capacity to start. I mean, it's very simple to start. It's low cost. I invested more and more as I went along into logo and all that stuff, that you would do as a business. So, and I only started with maybe one account. I told people that I knew about it, and they were like, "Oh, great, we have dogs," and they do. They had my first client has like 4 big Great Danes, so they're one of those clients that super really need my service. Otherwise, their whole entire yard will be just covered in dog shit. So, I started it like that, and just started doing a little bit of promotion on Facebook and all that. And I just, I said, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and try it out and see what happens. And if I don't get any clients, it's not a big deal. It's not like I rented a office space and converted it into a restaurant or something, and then nobody wants to eat at my restaurant. This is a super low investment, low starting cost business. It's relatively simple. The things that you need to do is you need to do the work well. Like when you come to somebody's yard to scoop, you want to absolutely do the best job that you can do. This is going to be the one thing that's going to make people give you bad reviews or, turn against you, basically, is if you do not do a good job, because it's super low cost, it's super easy, it's kind of low cost for the customer, and as long as you show up, you're consistent every day or every week, whatever you do it. I do it 1 day a week right now. I have about 25 customers, which is great. This is the most customers I've had yet, so that's good. Just show up every week, no matter what, rain or shine, unless it's a blizzard or unless it's like a hurricane or something like that. I can understand that. In that case, you're going to have to figure out your own policy as how you do that. I show up no matter what every week. I do it on Tuesday. I message my customers on the way. I have them all. I use Jobber. It's another thing. To do a home service business, you really do need to have some sort of CRM or customer relations app. Basically, and I use Jobber, and there's other ones. Sweep and Go is another really popular one. But Jobber is a really good place to keep all your customers, keep all their addresses there, send out invoices, just to have the basic plan, which is like $20 a month. It's an investment, but you're spending $240 a year on it. But if you're going to take your business seriously, it really makes it so much easier to do. And but yeah, that's why I do this. I do it, and I've been doing it for almost a year because people value the service. You tell people that your friends and family about it, and they kind of like give you a weird look and sort of maybe even like roll their eyes about it because it just seems so silly. But it's not. Customers, for a million different reasons, there could be a million different reasons why anybody would hire a scooper. Maybe they're old, they're disabled, they don't have the time. A lot of people are busy. Not all my clients are like old people that are disabled and can't do it themselves. Some are just busy and they don't want to, and they don't mind coming up with, whatever it is, less than $100 a month to hire me to come out every week or every other week and do it for them. So, and they really value my service. It makes their life easier because they're dog owners. They love their dog. Their dog is part of their family. And animals, humans, we make poop, we make shit, and it's just a part of life. And if you're a pet owner, you have to deal with it at some point in time. If you want to be able to enjoy your yard, either you're going to have to do it or you're going to have to hire somebody else to do it. And I've realized that it's just better to hire somebody else to do it a lot of times because it's out of sight, out of mind. That's one of my marketing blurbs. It's out of sight, out of mind, It's so easy to send your dogs out there and to go and just to forget about it and not think about it. Until it comes time to go outside and do something. Hey, you go play with your kids in the yard? Man, you got piles and piles everywhere to clean up. But if you hired somebody like me to do it every week, you don't even have to think about it, and your yard is consistently clean. So there's serious value in this business, in this service, and so that's why I do it. That's why I started the business, and that's why I am still here after a year doing it, because people have hired me to do it, and I've been doing it for them for almost a year, and they value it. So if you're somebody out there who's thinking about doing it, just know that even though it's a relatively easy thing to get into, you want to make sure that you're actually going to be committed to doing it and stay with it, and you have to commit to it. You have to say, this is what I want to make my business. Until I can hire somebody else to run my business for me, I'm the employee. This is what I'm going to have to do. I need to show up every week to all my customers. I need to send them messages when I'm on my way because they value that. sometimes they will actually claim that you didn't actually do the work if you don't send them a message before. So anyway, I don't want this video to go on too long. I'm gonna try to post a lot more videos, just kind of like chronicling what I do in my business, and trying to help people spread awareness about pet waste removal, the importance of it, and all that kind of stuff. But hey, thank you for watching my video. I'm Shane Lindeman, owner of Pet Matters, pet waste removal company in North Judson, Indiana. Thank you guys. Have a good day.